Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So today's video is going to be about products that I always repurchase. These are products that are truly holy grail products that I have been repurchasing maybe for years or maybe for months now at this point, and I just wanted to kind of share those with you, let you know what some of my favorites are, let you know what some of my absolute holy grail staple products are. Some of these are going to be skincare, some of these are going to be body care, some of these are going to be makeup, but let's go ahead and just get right on into it. I'm going to go ahead and put these items on the screen so that you guys can know what I'm talking about. So the very first product, and actually what came to mind almost immediately, was the Essence Banana Powder. So this is a powder that you guys know how much I love. I love this product so much. It does wonders for my under eyes. It's a very smooth under eye setting powder. It's perfect for, you know, just kind of brightening the under eye as well. I have gone through so many of these powders. I have gone through probably maybe 5 at this point, and I've completely used them all the way up where I've hit pan. I've even repressed them and then completely finished them up. So this is a product that I really love and enjoy, and I highly recommend it. I don't think it's as underrated as it used to be. I feel like maybe it has recently gone TikTok viral, and so it's definitely a little bit more well known, but if you still have not tried that product, I highly recommend it. It is a beautiful under eye setting powder, and like I said, it does even brighten the skin a little bit, which is just, you know, more perfect. The second product is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. So I want to say I've purchased this product about 3 times at this point. This is just a really good staple brow gel. It does a really great job at filling in your brows and also providing them with some hold. It's a great option if you're looking for a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. This product has fibers in it, so it does make your brows look more fluffy. It makes them look fuller than they actually are, which is something I really enjoy, because there are days when maybe I don't feel like going in completely with a brow pencil and a brow gel or a brow powder or pomade or something like that. And this brow gel does a really great job at just quickly filling them in, adding some color, and like I said, making them appear fuller than they actually are. So I have repurchased this probably, like I said, about 3 times at this point, and it is still just a very favorite of mine. And I want to say the shade I pick up is brunette. All right, then I have the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is a product of mine that has been in my skincare routine for a very long time. I have repurchased this probably 4 or 5 times. I've used the jar all the way up completely, and it is a very good moisturizer. It's very nice and creamy. It's very nice and hydrating, and it's hydrating to the point where if you have oily skin, I feel like you could still use a product like this because of the fact that it's very fluffy and airy. It doesn't feel too thick or too heavy. It does a really great job at moisturizing the skin, but also making it feel like the moisturizer is actually sinking into your skin, because that's an issue that I have with some of the moisturizers that I've tried. They're very nice and hydrating, but then I feel like they're just kind of sitting on top of my skin and not necessarily being absorbed. This moisturizer does not do that. I do not have that issue with this moisturizer. It really does sink into the skin very nicely, and it's my nighttime moisturizer, but I have used it in the morning, and it does work very well for that as well. I know people here on YouTube that have a different skin type than me, and they still enjoy it. I'm someone who kind of leans during the summer months between combination and oily, but I also do have times when my skin is pretty normal, and then I also do experience some dryness as well once the colder weather comes in. And this moisturizer is an all year favorite of mine, and I've, like I said, have just repurchased it so many times. I love that it's very affordable, and it also does kind of remind me of the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's a dupe, but it is a very similar texture, and I love it. I love this moisturizer so much, and I think if you're looking for a really nice AM or PM moisturizer, check this one out. It's very affordable, and you will love it and thank me later. Another product is the Lab Matcha Hydrating Foaming Cleanser. This is a beautiful cleanser. I was going to say concealer. This is a beautiful cleanser. I use it in the morning. It's a product that I recently discovered on YesStyle about a year or so ago, and I have gone through maybe 3 or 4 tubes of this cleanser. It's a little bit more difficult to pick up, being that I purchased it on YesStyle, so it's not like it's something I can just go grab at Ulta or at Target, but I don't mind placing, you know, a YesStyle order here and there and picking it up when I make those orders, because I just love this cleanser so much. This cleanser is going to do a good job at cleansing your skin, but it's also not going to strip away any moisture that you may have or that you are trying to maintain. So it cleanses the skin, it makes your skin feel very nice and smooth and clean, but it's going to still leave your skin moisturized. And it does have little beads in it, but it's nothing abrasive. I have mild rosacea and I'm still able to use that cleanser even though it has those beads in it. So if you're someone who is sensitive to that, I still think it could work for you. And I really love the ingredients. I love having matcha in my you know, in my skincare sometimes, because it is a very soothing ingredient, which is, again, for someone like me with rosacea, I feel like that really does help me out. I also really love the Crave Beauty matcha. I think it's like the matcha hemp hydrating cleanser, but with that one, it's a little bit more expensive and I always have to pay for shipping. And so with this one on YesStyle, I'm usually picking up some other products as well that I don't mind picking up this cleanser and adding it to my cart at that point, and then I'm not really paying for shipping, or if I am, it's significantly less. And then the actual price of the cleanser is a little bit more affordable than the one from Crave Beauty. So I really love this cleanser. I like it a lot. I think it is really, really good and very effective, and I love the way it makes my skin feel. Another product, another skincare product, is the Oat Cleansing Balm from the Inky List. So the Inky List is a really affordable skincare brand that you can find at Sephora, and I really like a lot of their products. I've tried a few of their products. I've tried, of course, the Oat Cleansing Balm. I've tried the Salicylic Acid Cleanser. I've tried an eye gel from them. I really want to try their peptide moisturizer because I'm curious to see if that's a dupe for the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide. But going back to the Oat Cleansing Balm, I love this product. It is the most effective makeup remover that I have ever tried to date. It is a very, very good makeup remover, and what I love about it is that it's in a squeezy tube, so I just squeeze it in the back of my hand, I rub my hands together, and then literally I just dissolve my full face of makeup. I love it, I love it, I love it. I have repurchased this probably a dozen times at this point. I just love it. I swear by it. I've gotten my sister on it, and I recommend it to anybody because it's only about 10 bucks and it comes with a ton of product. And a tip for that product, actually, because depending on how often you wear makeup, depending on how often you use this product to remove your makeup, you're gonna fly through it fairly quickly. Cut the top part off and just use the bottom, and you're gonna see there's a ton of product still in the tube, and that's gonna save you some money before having to run out and purchase a new one. Just a tip. Just from me, that's something that a lot of project planners do, but I, wanted to see how much was actually left in the component because I was going through it so quickly. And I'm so glad that I decided to cut it open one day because there was so much product still remaining in there, and I was able to get probably a good 3 or 4 more uses out of it. So love that product from Shiseido, from Inky List. The next product is from Shiseido, and this is the Shiseido cotton pads. I love these. I know that they're not super good for the environment. I know that they're not eco-friendly because they're not reusable. However, these are really effective at basically they're kind of like bougie cotton pads. I don't know how else to explain it. I just really like that they're a cotton pad that I can use that are going to be a little bit softer on my skin. They're not going to feel as abrasive, or they're not going to feel like I'm tugging at my skin. So I really appreciate them for that. And they're also really good at removing makeup too. Sometimes if I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do my whole skincare routine, I'll just remove my makeup with my simple micellar cleansing water and the Shiseido cotton rounds. I'll pour that on there and really just, it takes off all of my makeup. So it's a match made in heaven. I think it removes makeup very effectively, especially for nights when I'm feeling very lazy. Love that stuff. And speaking of, I didn't even add this, but the simple micellar water, I will put the exact one that I repurchase all the time on the screen. I love, 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 love this micellar water. I've only been able to find it at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but I can pretty much find it every single time that I go. So that's usually where I pick it up. It's very effective. It's very hydrating. It leaves my skin feeling very nourished and very moisturized, even though I was just rubbing at my skin, removing my makeup. I can do it before bed and I don't feel like I'm waking up with my skin feeling tight or that it's needing moisture. I think it does a very, very good job, and pairing it with those Shiseido cotton rounds, which you can also find at TJ Maxx, is a match made in heaven. And I have 2 more products. The next product is from Aveeno, and this is actually, so I purchased the Aveeno one a lot, but I also purchased the Up and Up one a lot, which is Target's generic brand, I think. And this is just their body wash. It's the fragrance-free one for severely dry or itchy skin. I have fits where my skin is very, very dry and it's very itchy. And so there's times when I just have to use this body wash and nothing else. I have to go in with like fragrance-free products, fragrance-free lotions, body washes, just because sometimes my skin can become very sensitive and it's very itchy, very dry. This body wash literally saves me each time. It's very, very hydrating and it soothes the skin almost immediately. It's amazing how effective a body wash can be, and I never realized how important a body wash can actually, like, I never realized, I guess, how much of a difference a body wash can make until I used this one. I didn't discover it on my own. Jessica Braun was definitely the person that kind of pushed me to want to try this, but the Up and Up one I did discover myself. Like, I saw it at Target and I was like, you know what? The Aveeno one is a good $8 body wash. It's pretty expensive in my opinion, and the Up and Up one is like half the price, if not more, and it works just as well. Like, I honestly might even like the Up and Up one more. Well, I do, because it's cheaper and it's just as effective. So I highly recommend that if you are someone who has severely sensitive skin, maybe if you have eczema or if you have psoriasis or just itchy skin, sensitive skin, I highly recommend this product for you or for your kids or for your grandparents, whoever. It is very, very good. And the final product, I actually only had 2 makeup products. I thought I had more, but the final product is a sunscreen, and this is from the brand Canmake Tokyo. This is the Mermaid Skin UV Gel, I believe is what it's called. Again, I'll put pictures on the screen. I have repurchased this, I want to say 2 or 3 times, and I've used it up completely each time. I love this. This is a beautiful, beautifully formulated sunscreen. It's very glowy on the skin, but it's not to the point where it's like the super goop glow screen. That sunscreen can sometimes be a little bit too much for me personally. It's very beautiful nonetheless, but the Canmake one is glowy, but it's approachable. Like, I feel like I don't look like a Tin Man or an oil slick. Like, it looks very beautiful on the skin. I love that it's super creamy and moisturizing, and it really does absorb into the skin very nicely. There's 2 versions, I believe. There's one that's the white colored one. That's the one that I usually use. And then there's one, I think that's a clear gel. That's the one that I think Jessica Braun uses, which she's the one that inspired me to try this sunscreen out. I like the white cream one. I feel like it works really well. I don't have any issues with like white cast. Keep in mind though, I am a light complexion, so if you do have deeper complexion, maybe go for the clear gel version of this. But this is a beautiful, beautiful sunscreen. I cannot sing its praises enough. It is a 50 SPF 50 sunscreen, and I want to say it's a chemical sunscreen. So if you don't do chemical sunscreens and you only use mineral, don't use this one. But I have never had any issues with sensitivity or my skin reacting to it funny or anything like that. But these are all of the products that I always repurchase. There is a reason why I always repurchase these products, and I will always go back to them time and time again, honestly. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Comment below, what are products that you constantly repurchase, whether they're makeup, skincare, hygiene, body care, what have you. I would love to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my YouTube channel family here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.
Maybe one day it'll be easy.